What's up guys, welcome back. TCG Metagame breakdown for half of November 2021. So a couple of weeks after Burst of Destiny's release date, and a lot of interesting results, a lot of deck lists ready. I can't remember how many there are ready, but a lot of different tournaments, a lot of OTS tournaments from past weekend at the LCS as well. So let's take a look again. There are so many different deck lists and a lot of different techs as well for us TCG players. So let's start off with the LCS first of all with the top 16 deck list. So again, all the sources will be in the video description, right? The tournament was won by the left side here. Zodiac Tri-Brigade featuring Dynatherium and Avian as well, but birdup.tech featuring Tri-Brigade still. What can I say? Small World, keep that card in mind. We've seen that card, at least in my last breakdown 2 weeks ago. It was here and there, but now a lot of decks are mainnicking it. It's a super flexible card and it's a powerful searcher. So yeah, you know, the Dynatherium is there because of that. So that's solid. It's a secret rare. Definitely get them now if you don't have them. I mean, it's there. Second place definitely caught my attention. Scrap Orchestra. Even though we don't have Harp Horror legal in the TCG, a small Machina package, the Rose Nix is there as well, because again, the scrap package. The Mystic Mino plus, is it Urgent Schedule, I believe? I remember running the card in trains, right? But a lot of going second cards, Dark Ruler, no more Lightning Storm Droplet. Again, I guess catching those players by surprise. Third and fourth place deck list, very similar lists. It's a deck that's, you can't go wrong with running Invoked, and as well, I was about to say the first time seeing here in the video the Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, but it's going to be a semi-staple for a lot of decks. Semi-staple, super splashable, that's more correct. But, I mean, in Invoked you can definitely run it. Anaconda is there for a good reason. Why not? So let's move on. Fifth place, top 8. An Emancipator, and this caught my attention. Couple of reasons. First of all, no Call by the Grave and no Crossout, the Designator. That's interesting, right? The card is quite new for us TCG players, and you would think that if you're running like a heavy combo oriented deck, you would run Crossout, right? But nope. This particular list said no. Instead of that, it's running more extenders like, the Retort Fusion, the Instant Fusion 2.0, and of course, here it is again, the Small World. So, intriguing. Again, top 8, right side, birdup.deck pure, right? Avian as well, we know why. The Link 3. Yeah, no surprises. I mean, full package of hand traps, plus of course a small package. Well, small, it's not... Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller compared to how it was before, right? Tri-Brigades, but you need to find some space for the new Lyrilusc cards. And finally, Swordsoul. Only top 8. Highest place for Swordsoul for this particular tournament, the LCS. And I feel, from all the decks, that Swordsoul is... I don't know, is it can I say it? It's underperforming? I don't know, might be. Anyway, intriguing lists. Desires, not too keen on running Desires in Swordsoul. We've seen the big worm boss monster, right? Calling Dark or something like that. Small World again, and the small 10E package. So I don't know, guys. Is Swordsoul underperforming, yes or no? Right side, another birdup.tech. So the birds are doing much better than I'm honest, than I expected. Next up, place top 16. If not mistaken, left side. This should be Thrift's list. Pendulums. Any particular choices? I don't think so. Anything seems pretty staple, as his builds have been going, or at least pure pendulums for us TCG players. Most of his builds were like this. Not sure either Prosperity or Desires. Maybe okay, well, the one off site you maybe can't or won't risk running the Desires and then going for Prosperity, but It's consistent, but it needs Electromite, right? Right side, Machina, I guess. Machina, yeah, I was about to say like Scrap, but Scrap is just that underlying support engine in favor of your Machina engine or Machina cards. Plus, let's not forget, finally we are seeing is it the secret rare? I believe so, the King of the Sky Palace. Reveal it and then you can drop it as soon as like a trap card is activated, and then it protects your back row, right? So that's cool. Definitely something for trap tricks as well. Next up, again, Invoked, no surprises, the small Destiny Hero package, small world again. Right side, Melfi Tri-Brigades. I haven't played the list, I can't talk about it, as in, is it more consistent compared to the other Tri-Brigade deck lists or Bird Up deck lists? I don't think so, but again, I'm not your Tri-Brigade player, so... But, I mean, Obedience School is of course a powerful spell. But I'm not sure if it's really much better than, the other lists. Tri-Brigade 2 or, Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc, right? Anyway, Fusions, left side again, while right side PK, we know that from the OCG, PK currently is their top deck to beat. A little over 30% more than 30% of their top cut deck list is PK.deck. So it's still a strong deck list, does a lot, a big engine, plus of course Phoenix Enforcer, we can't forget that. Dragon Link left side, the deck is still there, but the loss of LP, that's a biggie. Right side, Eldlich, and that should be the last run. A lot of traps, but again, that's nothing out of the ordinary for Eldlich, right? But I don't see any surprises. Let's move on. Next tournament, New Zealand, a couple of deck lists, and finally Floowandereeze. So in the LCS top 16, no Floowandereeze. So well, that doesn't really tell us that much. It's still quite early. But I feel that it could be quite similar as in the OCG. It's a solid deck, but maybe not enough for like a big tournament, multiple rounds. I mean, who knows? The deck still has, those weaknesses, right? Crossout designated the first time seeing it, right? Second place right side, Swordsouls, again, no surprises. The Chalice is there, again, no surprise. Very, versatile card as well. And there is Desires also in the main deck. Left side, this is something I'm definitely going to try out. Guys, Temple of the Kings. Is it a continuous spell? I think so. Or field? No, continuous, I think. But it lets you activate trap cards directly when you set them. So you know that's obviously super solid for trap tricks and Sarah. So this is something I definitely want to try out. And of course, the King of the Sky Palace is there as well. The secret rare, the quote-unquote hand trap. Right side, Mech Invoked featuring the Rainbow Dragon as well. Again, that's something we've seen before. But speaking of Anaconda fusions, well, Dragoons. Where is Dragoons? Nobody is playing Dragoons, so I highly doubt that it's going to get banned whenever, we are getting our next TCG ban list. Next up, next tournament. First place, Prankets, kind of vanished from the format, but it's still there, it's still powerful, although, the ban list got some hits for Prankets, but Destiny Hero, Phoenix Enforcer, plus Chalice as well, as we've seen before. Second place, Swordsouls, I'm going a bit faster, going second with a Dark Ruler, no more, that's solid, right? Here, Dark, full PK engine, but it has been a while, the Predaplant combo, featuring Dangers as well, who knows, we might get more Dangers back, finally some Deritron action, but any surprises? Not really. Sight is there because it stuns your entire opponent's place. Plus, of course, Phoenix Enforcer. And, this is cool. Plasma over Destiny Hero Dasher. That makes sense. Dasher, again, doesn't really make sense, no, in Tritron. But again, I might overlook something. But Plasma is definitely solid as well. Invoked, nothing too spectacular. Winda is still a busted card. More Tritron. Again, we see the Plasma as well, so that's cool. Over the Dasher, but again, no surprises. The one of Eva. Right, I don't see, Konami hitting Tritron in the future. It might, probably not. Swordsoul, Tenyi, small Tenyi package. That's cool. Chalice as well. The Gold Sarg, that's cool. Nice tech. Even though the OCG is not running it also so. Evil Twins, has been a while. Top 8, they got more tools. Recently with that new Link 4, only a 2 of here in the extra deck. Crossout, finally. It might seem like an overhyped card, right? Crossout Designator. Not too many decks are running it. Next tournament, a couple of decklists only, again Bird Up first place, featuring Tri-Brigades as well. No surprises, finally Floowandereeze second place, Prosperity Duality, again no surprises, only one Crossout Designator, one Avian, the one Penguin, right, and Dimension Shifter, the hot hand trap from a couple of weeks ago, declined a little bit, I guess, depends, I mean the format is not really settled, or it hasn't been... this didn't get the opportunity to settle right itself. Another Floowandereeze deck, so that's cool. A little heavier on the traps compared to the other ones. Extravagance and of course Book of Moon. We still need one of those OCG cards to make the deck much more consistent, and that's, you know, definitely the push. Or might be the push that might give this deck the biggest, at least the big push that it needs to be that solid top tier tier 1 contender. Next tournament, this is a team tournament 3 versus 3. The first 3 deck lists are from the first place, Duelist, Tritron, again no surprises, Dasher, but other than that seems pretty standard for Tritron first sight. Plasma, 40 card deck list, the Cyclone, that's a cool deck in the main deck. Only one fusion, I mean Anaconda is there. Maybe you know you don't really need more. And Evil Twin, that's cool. Plus Dogmatica, that's a nice hybrid. You know how consistent, plus Maximus. Yeah, okay, you can definitely capitalize on Maximus, I feel, unless I'm overlooking something. Not too many decks are, well, maybe Antis, I mean, looking at the other Invoked list, so played cautiously, right? The second place team we see Invoked, again, no surprises. Swordsoul, also for the second place list, a little bit more hand traps, failures. Blossom, plus the worm Protoss, I believe the name is Protoss, right? As we've seen in the OCG, definitely a solid, like Floodgate-alike card, big beat stick as well. While lastly, Sky Strikers, has been a while, they got more support, new cards in the OCG, but they need more engage. Imagine, engage, more engage. A couple of random deck lists. Virtual World, it has been a while, and even Virtual World isn't running Dragoons. No Dragoons, absolutely no Dragoons. But Virtual World, it did lose a lot of tools, but it's still there. Bird Up first place. Not sure, was it a tournament in Mexico? I can't remember. But definitely a first place list. Looking cool. And then lastly, no, 2 lists remaining, no, 3 actually. But Zealot's first place, that's cool. Kinda cheap deck, no? Well, I mean, not looking at the rarity, but you know what I mean. It's still there. Oh, don't overlook it. It can run those multiple hand traps, a wide variety of hand traps. And then the last 2 deck lists, again, left side we see PK. Definitely keep an eye out for this deck. While right side, it has been a while. Last set since, you know, Miscellaneous Source was put to 1, but Dinosaurs is still there. Scraps are still powerful, but it's, you know, weaker to interruptions and hand traps. So, it seems a little bit all over the place. Virtual World was there, but as for our TCG metagame, well, Floowandereeze underperforming, maybe it needs that new OCG card, right, in their newest set to make the deck much more consistent. Swordsoul, I feel, is a little underperforming, but again, there are a lot of like local level tournaments, so I mean, take it with a grain of salt, obviously, but I feel that Bird Up, without, probably with Tri-Brigade, seems to be the deck to beat for now. But again, it's super early, right? And no B-Trooper. I know Herman Hansen ended up first place last weekend, so definitely looking forward to that first place deck list. But, I mean, B-Trooper, it's still a strong deck list, but nope, nobody is running it. So yeah, that's it. TCG. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.